Hello, it's me, David, again, from Peripheral Labs. I forgot that bit. Anyways, so yeah, it's the second episode of Think Games, my series. I don't know if you would call it a vlog series, where I just ramble about games. And yes, there's another companion show called Think Science, which is every Saturday, and so this should be out on Wednesday, and you will find it every other Wednesday. Anyways, let's get onto it. This week's topic of conversation is the PlayStation Vita, because I love the PlayStation Vita. I would call PlayStation Vita my favorite games console that has ever happened. Actually, maybe that's a bit much. It's certainly one of my favorite games consoles ever, and I think it's so massively underrated and undersold because it's just so good. But yeah, there's a few other things. One of the things that I wanted to sort of think about was why has it not been selling? I think the reason it's not been selling is because mobile phones. Like, I can't say it's too expensive, because even it's had a price drop last week, but even with the price drop, well, actually no, I don't know like how well it's selling with the price drop, but even at the original price, which I think was €250,
I'm not sure I feel comfortable.
I don't know what it is in dollars, probably $250 as well. Even at $250, or is it 270? I don't know, I should probably get my facts straight, shouldn't I? Anyways, even at $270, it's cheaper than an iPod. And it's cheaper than a top-end Android phone as well, which goes for like €500. So you can't say it's too expensive. But the fact is, when people look at it, they're like, well, I can play games on PlayStation Vita, and that's it. But on a phone, I can play games, and I can call people, and I can watch YouTube better, and I have all the apps, and so on and so forth. And that's why it's not selling. And people, like, when they look at it, they don't know. It's very difficult to know how good it is until you use it. And I bought one last year, and it just struck me when I felt it that it is right. Like, so much effort has been put into designing this console that it just feels right. Playing games on it is so enjoyable and so much fun that I could just do it for hours, and I love it. I cannot speak more highly of the PlayStation Vita. I just love it so much. So yeah, now it's got a price drop, and it's got a whole barrage of new games, including Borderlands 2, which is amazing. Well, yeah, it's amazing. I assume it'll be amazing on Vita as well. I played it twice. I mentioned this last week. I played it twice, and I'm tempted to play it a third time again on Vita, just because I want to play it on Vita. Like, I bought it on the release date with all the like season pass. I spent like €80 on the PC version with all the DLC, and I'm still tempted to buy it again just so I can play it on Vita. But I really hope that with the price drop and with this whole load of new games, it's really going to sell and really going to shift, because people will look at it and they'll be like, alright, so can I play Borderlands 2 on my phone? No, I can't. Can I play games like there's a new game called Murasaki Baby, which it's a Japanese puzzle platformer game in which there's like this childish character, which I don't know, it's called Murasaki. I don't really know Japanese. And you have to use the touchscreen and hold her by her hand and guide her through the level. And it's classic, well, I assume it's classic puzzle platforming. It looks really good, so I'll be buying that. Another thing they announced at Gamescom last week was Big Fest, which is a music festival like management game, like Zoo Tycoon has been. Before I got like super into gaming, I played the Tycoon games a lot, like Airport Tycoon and Zoo Tycoon and stuff, and I really loved them, and I still do. I played like the Railroad Tycoon and stuff, so that looks really good. I can manage a music festival on the Vita when I'm commuting, and it's just, oh my god, I love Vita so much. If you're watching this and you don't have a Vita, can I just say to you,
you wouldn't hit a
like,
girl.
if I was rich enough, I would pay you to buy a Vita right now if I had enough money. I'm just putting that there because I really don't. So yeah, but like, some of the games for Vita are just amazing. Like, Killzone Mercenaries coming out in September, I think. Let me just... No, I couldn't be bothered checking. Killzone Mercenaries coming out in September, October, and first really good shooting FPS game on Vita. I'm certainly hoping so. So far it looks really good. It's like the most talked about game on Vita, upcoming game on Vita on IGN. And understandably, because the graphics are amazing. They're like the start of the current gen consoles like Xbox 360. It's equivalent to the graphics at this when the Xbox 360 was released, which is amazing. And the multiplayer looks really good. I think it's like 8-person multiplayer, which I know it doesn't sound like a lot because we get like 64-player multiplayer now, but it's on a portable device, so who cares? And like Killzone, where was it? Not Killzone. Black Ops Declassified, which came out last year.
Any of you have
I think
a bitch that needs
one of the
scratching?
biggest disappointments in gaming ever, because Call of Duty games are normally really good. I'm just putting there. I'm not a Call of Duty fanboy. I just be honest. The Call of Duty games are good, whether you like to complain about them or not. And Black Ops Declassified, which is bad in every possible way. But Killzone Mercenary looks like they put a lot of effort into it. And they made it really, really good. For me, my favorite games on Vita at the moment, Unit 13. I know it isn't a super amazing game, but it's a really good game that you can play for quick bursts on the on your commute for like 2 minutes. It's really fun. Not a first-person shooter, third-person. It's really good. Need for Speed Most Wanted I've been playing. They ported the entire Need for Speed Most Wanted that was on the consoles. They ported the entire game onto Vita, like they're doing with Borderlands 2. The only thing they sacrificed was some minor graphical quality and the touches in the graphics, like the dust and the leaves on the grass, or the leaves on the road. They sacrificed that, which is understandable. But yeah, it's a really good game. Exactly the same as it is on console, just slightly less amazing graphics. But still, for a portable console, really good graphics, and like it's a free roaming game. So that's amazing. The fact that you can get like PS1 games and PSP games, that is an underrated fact. Let's be honest. It's just epic. Like, it just is. I mean, it's just epic. I've played, what was I going to say? I played the Final Fantasy games, the original ones on my Vita. I got, what are those games called? The Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3. I all played on my Vita. Really, really good. Like Metal Gear Solid 3. If you've played that before, all I'm going to say is the end. And then I'm going to leave you with that reference. But anyways, oh, by the way, I haven't mentioned, or at least I don't think I've mentioned the game that is going on in the background here. This is Batman Arkham City. Me playing the Riddler challenge mode, just in case anyone wanted to know. What else? Also, remote play, another underrated feature of PS Vita. Now, I'm very, very sad to say that I don't own a PS3 at the moment. I would like to remedy that. I just don't have enough money. But on PS4, we're told that nearly every single game on PS4 will have remote play. So you play the entire PS4 game with the full PS4 Super Next Gen quality graphics on your Vita. Now tell me that is not freaking amazing. Yeah, it's just like the tablet on the Wii U, but like just better graphics. But anyways, near the end of the video. So that's me. If you have any suggestions for topics, please leave them in the comments, and I will make the video with your comments suggesting talking about games or science. Obviously, this is Think Games, so I talk about games on the show. So suggest some games or some topics in the games industry for me to talk about, and that's it. Like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. And yeah, that's about it.